The irony hasn't escaped me that I just killed everybody to make the universe's biggest lifesaver. But now I should be able to reset and then we'll be left with Donut Earth? Or Ring Earth? I would imagine Smeagol must be rock hard somewhere. Wait. Don't tell me that there are people out there who genuinely believe in Donut Earth. My faith in humanity is about as loose as a wizard's sleeve right now. I don't think I can handle that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Solar Smash, the only game where I can spend an entire video relentlessly making fun of flat earthers and only receive like half a dozen threats. Now, I don't want you guys to worry, okay? It's not like they can actually do anything. Now, I live in Canada, whereas they live in a fantasy. I was just about to say there's very little crossover between those two places, but it quickly dawned on me that there's a surprising number of people who seem to think that the Montreal Canadiens can ever win a Stanley Cup. So how about we nuke Quebec real quick, and that way I won't have any hurt feelings on this video? That was a bit of a wet fart. What happened to that nuke? Alright, well, I was kinda hoping we wouldn't have to learn French moving forward, but instead I'm just gonna look out my window and see a gentle glow on the horizon. In all reality, many of you guys might remember that last episode, I was mostly interested in Flat Earth's new sun, because we've never really had the ability to screw with the sun before, and now it's just so bite-sized that I blew it up, I froze it, I shot it off into space. But there's still so many possibilities. Like, a lot of you guys wanted to see something like an alien invasion. Do you think they would try to invade a sun? Yeah, that's a swing and a miss. Are you kidding me right now? Do you think they even get that reference? Do aliens watch baseball? Who am I kidding? Nobody watches baseball. They just straight up missed everything. And here I was thinking I was the idiot for shooting where the sun is rather than where the sun will be. These UFOs have no excuse. I kind of want to have one approach from the side, but they're not going to do that. They're gonna continuously do this. And it looks like their attack just kind of fizzles out before hitting the earth. Right? They didn't ruin anything. I was thinking if they could approach the sun from the side, then worst case scenario, the sun will rotate into them and we'll have an extra crispy bunch of aliens, but no, I guess physics is a little wonky here in Never Never Land. How about the planet destroyer? I know this isn't technically a planet, but then again, neither is a moon, and you're willing to do both. All right, well, not liking the way you're turning. Oh, wait, are you actually gonna aim where the sun will be? You're charging up a little slow, and it's passed. The other dude completely missed the moon. Bad news for Flat Earth. Oh, okay. I don't think we've seen that before. Have I blown up Flat Earth before? I genuinely don't know. I usually screw with it so much that I just don't want to finish my meal once I'm done. All right, well, you can go ahead and... It blows up just like round Earth, but the chunks are a whole lot stupider, that's for sure. We know for a fact that these orbiting satellites have a real hard time with flat Earth, because how are you supposed to orbit this kind of thing? So if I used it on the sun, would it be able to orbit around this tiny little sun? I mean, you are pretty much the same size as it. So far, so good. It seems to know what it's doing. Ooh, get a little close. Okay, this isn't too bad, and it's a direct hit. Wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but yeah, so we can cut the sun in half. You're getting real low. Just because the sun can't set doesn't mean you have to. Okay. It's just real complicated things for computers to figure out. I think the biggest thing that people wanted to see was Cthulhu, because if he can eat a sun, that'd be pretty sweet. Plus, he's a whole lot faster. He should just reach out and envelop a star. That looks super cool. Uh-huh. Not interested. Yeah, stars aren't on the menu. I don't know if Cthulhu has organs or not, but he's gonna avoid heartburn at all costs. Well, can you at least hook me up with a ghost punch? I mean, come on, we gotta be able to do something to the sun. You got 2 eyes, just line it up and, oh my God. It's embarrassing, it honestly is. He managed to completely bork Russia, but sun is still moving. How about I try to finish things off myself with an antimatter missile? Because right now the sun is rotating towards me, which means this should actually hit. Yes. What? We barely even moved it, nonetheless destroyed it. Earth, on the other hand, we foobarred. I love that the sun is just like, oh, this place is a dump. I'm getting out of here. See you guys later. It's so stupid. I can't believe the sun is that strong, especially considering it's only the size of a moon. You guys know I couldn't resist saving the best for last. Let's see if a black hole can suck up the sun. I would imagine it can, right? Darkness can win over light. Oh. Yeah, I think it popped. Or at the very least got brought somewhere else, whatever is on the other side of a black hole, but it's gone! That would look really realistic, actually. I'm not here for realism. I mean, if I was, I wouldn't be looking at the planetary equivalent of Bigfoot. So let's return to real Earth, where you guys were telling me if I want to find the last secret planet, I need to once again give it a bit of a haircut, as well as a bit of a Brazilian wax, but then I need to do something else. The irony hasn't escaped me that I just killed everybody to make the universe's biggest lifesaver. But now I should be able to reset and then we'll be left with Donut Earth? Or Ring Earth? I would imagine Smeagol must be rock hard somewhere. Wait. Don't tell me that there are people out there who genuinely believe in Donut Earth. My faith in humanity is about as loose as a wizard's sleeve right now. I don't think I can handle that. Before we absolutely ruin this thing in a dozen different ways, and that's not a donut pun, but I just want to take a quick second to appreciate it, because it is by far the coolest secret planet. It's actually oddly beautiful, and we've got a regular sun in the sky, so no strange orbiting around or through it, and we can see all of the continents. Everybody's lighting things up, or at least most of them. Looks like we've got the North and South poles, which have joined as one. It's really interesting. I can't wait to see how something like the satellite is gonna handle orbiting this. We may not have a moon or a sun, but I would imagine that this thing is gonna be very confused. No, I would be. So what's the plan here, Chief? Are you gonna go around or around? Oh, kind of like around that way? Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Not nearly as funny as I was hoping for. Oh no, wait, he's going a little crooked. So eventually he's gonna make his way to the hole, and then what? Oh, you know what? I think it may have figured it out. The trick is to just keep your distance. It's not all that hard to avoid flying into a planet. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I'll eat shit into the face of flat Earth. The drill has a pretty hard time going straight through regular Earth, so I can't imagine how it's gonna go through 2 chunks, because it is gonna have to go out the hole and then back in the other side. If it goes straight, it's trying to. Nope, off course again. Unbelievable. How much do you think I have to pay to make one of these planet-sized drills, and then it just completely screws up? Where are you going? You didn't even cross the hole! That was the whole point! Oh my god. No, it's just going around. Oh, it's not even a straight line. It's tunneling around the inside. That's super weird. I wish we could get Plasma Donut Earth to see what that looks like. Yeah, you can go on your way, just float around in space, think about what you did, but I don't think that's a possibility. Yeah, we found all of the secret planets, so the Ghost World and Donut World will never be one. Do you think the planet worms would be able to figure things out? They're a whole lot smarter than the drill, and they can actually turn when they veer off course, but they kind of get to make their own course, which is a problem. I know you wanted lunch. I didn't feel like cooking, so I made you a donut planet. And if you really want to start with the Middle East, then I suppose that's okay. It's gonna be a little dry, but we'll just say that you're bringing freedom and democracy. Nobody will think twice. Where you going, bud? No, come on, you gotta cross the hole. Oh, there we go. Kind of. At the very least, that looks really cool. Come on, go through the other side. You know you want to. Oh, don't make a little nest in there. I didn't want tenants. I just wanted to feed you. Get the hint. Is he leaving? It's so hard to tell with these things. Okay, he's had enough. Once he made it to the middle, he just looked around and was like, what the Christ is happening here? No, I'm out. It's interesting that only 3.5 billion people live on Donut Earth. What do you think accounts for the difference? Where do you get that number? Or better yet, can I change that number by having Cthulhu eat Florida? Probably a whole lot more than Florida, actually. Ooh, yeah, there's a little bit of reaching issues, not a whole lot of clearance, but Cthulhu appreciates this a whole lot more than a sun. Damn, boy. Are you gonna come back and finish it? You can't just have a bite and put it back in the box. Nobody wants to eat this now. I think karate chops might be out of the question, but a nice 5-fingered punch would work. Come on, you got this. Right through. I want to see your fist in the other side. Donut Earth is pretty thick, and it's frustrating. I can't get anything the whole way through. I'm just gonna keep ramping things up until we probably blow up the planet, to be perfectly honest. Wait a second, we know that round Earth defends itself from UFOs. Like if you try to send a UFO over like a major city, there are a couple of them, then they'll actually nuke it. If I tried that again, like had the UFO show up on the east coast of the US, would they shoot it down? Nope. Was it the east coast that I was supposed to use? Maybe it was the west coast? Was it Washington? I'm not really sure. It's like I said, I'm Canadian, okay? Second time's a charm. Nope, they're not gonna bother. All right then, well, it looks like somebody dragged their nuts all over North America. I can't imagine there's gonna be any kind of secret unlocked by freezing this, but I just kind of want to see what it looks like. How hard is it to glaze a donut, am I right? You see, that looks an awful lot more like a space donut. If you ignore the tiny Australia that I left on the bottom, I felt bad freezing them. Okay, I was really happy to see that they made it. For a second, I thought they had gotten sucked up into the hole, but I guess you guys have to go too. All 10 million Australians, the last to freeze solid. And there you go. We've got frozen glazed donut Earth. Let's blow it up. I'm sure our good friend, the Planet Destroyer, will be able to figure things out. Again, how hard is it to just hit the planet? I don't even think it matters where. Usually it would kind of destabilize the core, but it didn't find a core. But that doesn't matter, because we've managed to reheat the planet, and like week-old leftovers, I don't think it's gonna be particularly good. Definitely not as good as when we froze it. Yeah, there are a whole bunch of crumbs, I guess you would call them. I really want to try playing intergalactic basketball, but the problem is I can't shoot at a hole. No, I gotta shoot at the planet, which means I guess I could try to just bounce it off the rim. Is that possible? At the very least, this is gonna look super cool. Ooh, we've got lots of space, whole bunch of clearance. We're good. The moon, not so much, but I think we made it. Actually, it may not have hit off the rim and gone in. It may have just gone through the rim, but yeah, we'll label that as close enough. Oh, you know what? I'd be willing to bet that all the nukes are gonna have an absolute shit fit trying to figure this thing out. They don't like wonky gravity. A lot of them just tend to stick in the middle of a planet and swirl around looking for something to blow up. Well, they definitely found something this time around, but yeah, that's pretty much what I was talking about. Exactly this. I may have shot more by accident. Okay, sorry about that, whatever was left. I don't know why they do that. Super strange. Then again, I guess they weren't really designed to have to figure out this kind of problem. It's pretty nonetheless. Shouldn't look directly at it though, damn it. So if the nukes have a real hard time with this thing's shape, then what about these bombs? Because they also tend to be nothing but net. Whoa. No, don't tell me. All right, well, let's see where this takes us. I was hoping that I'd just be able to throw a whole bunch of them and have it keep on going, but they tend to move just a little bit every time, and now they're just plummeting into the planet. I don't know if they explode, though. It looks like a lot of them are either like, embedding themselves on the surface or forming an absolute nightmare floating in the middle. All right, well, I'm sure we can find something to help you guys out of there. Don't worry, rescue is on the way. Oh, I can't shoot it. Wait, I gotta put planet behind it and then sneak one across. Sneak one across. Hold on, we're getting there. Sneak one. Jesus Christ, come on, help me out here, guys. There we go. Oh, that's the sound that I didn't want. It's so loud that it actually breaks the game sound. It just peaks and then cuts out entirely, which I guess makes sense. You're not supposed to be able to hear anything in space or do whatever this is doing. Is that where little bombs come from? I should probably censor this. Does anybody recognize any landmarks by chance? I'm trying to figure out where this peeping Tom is. I want jurisdiction to make a citizen's arrest. You should not be watching these two do that, sir. It's a gross invasion of privacy. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna shoot you. Can I shoot you? It's not letting me shoot you. Okay, carry on. Alright, you know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Solar Smash, guys. And I gotta say, I really wish that there was more to this game. Every time it gets a big update, I return and I really enjoy it, and it never lasts as long as I want it to. And I know there are other games out there like this, like Universe Sandbox Sim. I think some people wanted to see me play that. If you want to see that, then as always, be sure to leave a like on this video, leave a comment letting me know, and maybe I'll return to ruin more planets again soon. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.